Hi you guys, I'm PixelCause, and as I have been saying on a couple of my YouTube shorts, if anybody wants me to publish, well not publish, but post a couple chapters of my personal novel onto the channel, and nobody answered, but I don't really care, so I'm gonna post the first chapter right here, right now, and if you're here watching this, you are very lucky. Let's start. Stuck in the World of Galaxies. Chapter 1. The Book That Disappeared. Rebecca Carter was 16 and had one great love: fantasy. When she read, the whole world disappeared. Her worries, her chores, even her mom's endless list faded into silence. But today, reality refused to be ignored. Boot camp starts at 7 sharp, Rebecca, her mom called from the driveway. Rebecca sighed and shut her book, The Good Witches of Hollywood. So much for finishing the last chapter, she muttered. With a grimace, she tossed it into the trash. Her mom honked the horn twice, the signal that meant no excuses. Rebecca grabbed her bag, then glanced back at the trash can. Guilt twisted her stomach. She couldn't just leave her favorite book there. When the sound of the car faded, she lifted the lid, but the book was gone. Rebecca frowned. What the? Something fluttered near the fence. An owl, silver feathered and far too large to be normal, stood there with a small satchel hanging from its neck. She caught a glimpse of something familiar inside the corner of her book. Hey, that's mine, she shouted. The owl blinked once, then darted away on silent wings toward a patch of air that shimmered like glass. As it moved closer, light exploded outward, forming a glowing doorway that pulsed with the color blue, gold, and violet swirling together like galaxies. Rebecca froze, her heart pounding. It'll be fine, she whispered to herself. I'll just grab the book and come right back. She stepped forward. Light swallowed her whole. The world around her twisted. Colors bent and stretched until they snapped back into focus, and Rebecca stumbled into a strange new place. A forest bathed in silver light, where the air itself seemed to hum with quiet magic. Before she could even breathe, a voice echoed from the shadows. Oh no, you don't, human. Rebecca spun around. A tall woman with gray hair, pointed ears, and a black dress stepped from behind a tree. Her eyes shimmered like storm clouds. In her hand, she held a key, ancient, metallic, and carved with a blinking eye at its center. Who are you? Rebecca stammered. The woman smiled faintly. I am Sally, the most powerful witch in Silverland. Rebecca's fear faded into fascination. A witch? That's actually amazing. Can you teach me? Sally's smirk widened. Perhaps, but first you have to help me. Deal, Rebecca said before she could stop herself. Sally twirled the key between her fingers, and the glowing doorway behind Rebecca slammed shut, morphing into a silver square with an unblinking eye. Welcome to Silverland, Sally said. No turning back now. The witch led Rebecca through the forest to a crooked house built from twisted wood and silver stone. On the door perched a bright blue bird with golden eyes. Hurry, Sally, the bird squawked. Took you long enough. Good to see you too, Cal, Sally said, rolling her eyes. We have a guest. A human, no less. Cal tilted his head. A human? I haven't seen one of those in centuries. Rebecca waved weakly. Hi, I guess that's me. Come in, Sally said, pushing the door. The inside of the house was even stranger than the forest. Candles floated midair. Sorry about my stutter, guys. I'm kind of a child. Don't worry about that. Books drifted lazily around the room, their pages turning by themselves. A spiral staircase led downward into a tunnel that glowed faint blue. Sally pointed toward it. Down we go. Rebecca hesitated. What's down there? Sally grinned. Adventure. Then, without warning, she stepped into the tunnel and vanished. Rebecca leaned over the edge. Okay, here goes nothing. She jumped. Light spun around her like a tornado of color. Wind roared in her ears as she fell, screaming until she landed with a soft thud on a pile of feathers. Sally stood nearby, looking entirely calm. How was it? Rebecca groaned. If you like feeling like you're going to throw up, it was great. Sally chuckled. Good, you'll be doing that 9 more times. No, what? Rebecca gasped. No, I'm done. I need a couch, not a tunnel. There's one upstairs, Sally said with a smirk. Go on, kid. You've earned it. Rebecca shrugged toward the stairs, but before she reached the top, a loud crash echoed below. Ow! You need a bath, Chris, Sally yelled. Rebecca blinked. Is everything okay down there? Totally fine, came the muffled reply, followed by a grunt and a splash. Come down here, Rebecca, Sally called. I have someone for you to meet. Rebecca descended from the stairs cautiously. At the bottom stood a small boy with messy hair and bright blue eyes. He sneezed a single powerful sneeze, and suddenly the world exploded in light again. Whoa! Rebecca shouted as the floor vanished beneath her. The 3 of them, Rebecca, Sally, and the boy named Chris, were gone. So, guys, that was the first chapter of Stuck in the World of Galaxies, my personal novel. If you would like to see more, comment down below, and thanks for watching.